Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Minecraft world. It does seem we have quite a bit going on, so I'm going to do a bit of a once-over. Make sure everything is at least semi-okay. I do believe last time we were able to get the mine going. The problem is, I don't believe we gave him the resources he
Great to
needs.
see you.
I have an influenza, okay. That's kind of that's a thing. Make sure I can grab it. I need potatoes. There's my backup carrot, but where is my backup potatoes? Right here. Gonna put one in the ground and go hopefully stop a pandemic.
Good to see you.
Yep, I'm working on it. Okay. Hmm.
Is there a problem? Good to see you.
Okay. Real quick. Let us take a quick peek at getting you. I should have some cobble around here to make a cobblestone pick for you. Of course not. That would be way too convenient, just having a cobblestone pick readily available for someone who needs a cobblestone pick, so... Gonna make... Thank you for dropping somewhere that wasn't the lava. We're gonna start with 2. And yes, I know you technically still have influenza, hopefully. You do
What is
not
it?
spread it to everyone. Yes, I understand you need a pickaxe. Have a pickaxe.
I'll take care of it.
Wood or gold? It's funny.
What is it?
Yes, I'm aware there are no guards. That's going to be a thing at some point. Okay. Okay. Oh. Inventory. We'll give the other stone. I already have it when they come back. That's a death trap. Important question is, they're building a restaurant. And at this point, build options. Might as well. Hi, friend.
You
what
are
do
so
you need?
wise.
You have influenza as well. Okay. So, looks like we are going to that backup farm. You have it too?
Is there a problem?
You have it too. Inventory. You have carrots.
Good day to you.
Great. You have carrots. And of course, you have not. Did. So, looks like we will be manually rescuing everybody. Inventory. Gonna have to eat a few carrots myself, otherwise I won't be of any use to anybody. One, two, three, four. Not even gonna think about it, just gonna that. Okay, mature, mature, and mature. The rest of you shall start growing in time, but I do have to come over here.
Fine morning, isn't it?
Oh, hey, working on it. Here, have your potato.
Need something?
Hi. Alright on. Good.
'Tis a fine
Hi.
afternoon.
Working on it. We will give you quite a few carrots, just to hold you off for now.
I can't whistle.
Okay, where is everyone? Okay, I guess for now then. I'm just gonna deal with it. Now, yeah, I believe last time we were looking to make a few things. So we're gonna make a pulley. At least we're going to try to make a pulley. Or actually, we'll make 2 more. The reason for that is so that we have excess. Oop. Forgot we need the extra one because we need to take a bit of wood and cut it to match. Everyone's tucked in bed. Time to get some sleep before the bad guys show up. this may feel like Monster Town, but we are not turning it into Monster Town anymore. Granted, I say that, and I absolutely am going to forget about it and get everyone murderized at some point, but it happens. Oh, I made 2. That's just step in the fire. Okay. That's gonna be a thing, apparently. Okay, let's see. I know I have a hand crank that I can, at least in theory, use to make a little not mine thing. Which reminds me, in order to do this, I'm gonna need an extra piece of wood because we want to make a simple machine. And to do that, we need casing. The other thing we need is glue, but that could be an issue. Alright. So the iron plates, relatively easy enough. The other problem is we need a slime ball. And I'm gonna have to make a mill. Okay. Feels like a bit of a bad joke, but also, oh look, the cobblestone I was looking for. I could have swore I had another. Nah. This here. Boom. Boom. And okay. Gotta remember, we have more iron. Where do... So I do know about the 2 ingots over there. I guess I can just use the ingot that's here, break it up. 1, 2. That. That. Actually, we need 2. Need to do, after we make the actual thing we need, I need to do this. And for the most part, I need to hand crank it. Special wheat is not really what I'm looking for. Where is our normal wheat? There we go. Mm-hmm. Now, yes, I know I can make just like a little water wheel kind of thing, and I might do that down by the down by the river over there, just so that we at least thematically look good. And lime green, which is just white dye and green dye. Now, I don't know if I've got that. The thing is, I should have a few flowers I picked up. The question is, if I picked up any green flowers. Not white, but it does not appear that I have done the clever thing of finding green flowers. At least, it shouldn't be too difficult. As you can see by the fact that there are flowers everywhere. Okay. Let's take a peek. There are a few places around here with some relatively large quantities of flowers. All we gotta do is find that, because that is actually lime green dye. Now, at a later point, we will be able to just make a flower farm, which should keep us well and truly stocked on mystical flowers. But for now, we're just gonna take what we can get. Boop. All that for super glue for a machine that realistically is a technically unneeded thing. However, or that, grab our chests, come over here and freak out our mine. I will have to fill this in at some point just because expanding, like I could expand the town around it, which might be a thing, but at least for now, I will not be doing so. Cool. Boom. Honestly, the fact that this actually works is kind of silly. So, since silly is working, here you're going to at least attempt to be clever about it. Build ourselves a proper water wheel. Okay, let's just do at create, come here, large water wheel, because there's not really a point to doing anything but that. Water. Two, three, four. I think in theory that should be enough. Really? We're being attacked by Amazons? All the citizens are tucked into bed. Cute. Are you gonna let me sleep through this so I can prepare the fight? Okay. I went the wrong way. Thankfully, apparently, the one Amazonian just isn't. Oh, two Amazonians. Cool. I'm going to personally make things difficult on you. Also, come on.
I'll be back! I'll be back!
Yeah, you no. Don't really think you will. Now I know everyone's gonna be upset because, oh, we were attacked and we didn't have any guards. All the Amazonians are crushed. Hi, everyone. We're fine. Like, I'm pretty sure most of you didn't even notice, so there is that. I will openly admit I'm kind of doing this wrong. And by kind of, I mean I am very much doing this wrong. But, actually, for simplicity's sake, boom. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. And then okay, neat. So now what we're gonna do here. Go boom. And boom. And we're just gonna let that go. Because we honestly don't need to be here for this. And what we're gonna do is just move that over every time we want to make another little borehole to bore down. If I had more space, I would just make it like a 3x3 that goes down. That took forever.
Not
Good
going
day
to
to
fire
you.
me over that, are you?
I'm well aware that there are no guards. Rated without death. Cool. Let's see. What else do we have? I do know I need a
You are so
carpenter.
wise.
Hit the noon mark. At least for our little town. Is... Well, first I need to figure out a bunch of other things. But let's drop off the stuff we're not going to be using right this very instant. Oh, that reminds me. Grab the wool and string. And we are gonna go there. I'm gonna make that, even though it's not technically a necessity. I'm gonna make the extra bed because who is it? Is it the town hall that needs the bed? Yeah. Yes. Which, in theory, if I throw in here, should get to them.
You
Hi.
are so wise.
Working on it. Cool. Hopefully you start, you know,
Where's the courier?
working on it. Restaurant. Gonna have to make the frames, but furnace is something I can do for you right now. Campfire is something we should have. Doors, whole bunch of oak. In theory.
I'm waiting for
Buddy,
something.
here. Yeah. Okay. Neat. Is it in here? Okay. So that's that. Pick up a crust. Cool. Hi. That's actually very convenient.
I can't whistle.
Okay, I get. Not the whistling part, the needing parts for the mine. Hold on. Hi,
Need
what
something?
do you need?
Hi,
If I
need
need something?
Is there a
Okay.
problem?
Just making sure the influenza is not spreading again. Now the other thing I need to do... Really should look at making maps, but... Yeah, I guess I'll try. I should have a bunch of iron around here somewhere. I just don't think I cooked it. Hey, manacle. Oh look, past me. Thought of the future. Do I have more reeds than that? I do. Boom. Boom. Would you hate that you lose your compass for it? But... Town map. Inventory. Aha. Okay, do I have to do this first? That's a piece of paper. Haha! Okay. That's cute. Gonna need more maps to actually see anything about it, and of course this hut does help, but everyone's tucked into bed, so let's sleep, because stuff is starting to spawn. And I do not trust Mr. Spider not to just walk into town and attempt to turn my people inside out, so Mr. Spider. Mr. Spider dropped a shield. Okay. I don't think I was carrying a shield. But you never know. Okay. They seem semi-content to build for themselves. I just need to go here and make sure that I don't get trapped inside a fence. Alright. Okay. All that. We want mine colonies to see if we can get the carpenter. Yes, I do know I should make a guard tower. It's one of those things. Sawmill, of course, requires research. Why is it I can make an enchantress tower, but not like half of any of this other stuff? Okay, so I literally have to research it in order to make it. So we are gonna either look at making a guard tower, or I think I've already made a couple. The question's going to become where we put them. No, we did not make them. So. We need bows. Okay, at least for right this instance. That'll make us our 2 guard towers. Come over here. Recipe unlocked. Good for now. Technically only have housing for, what, 4 people? Technically 8? If you count the rest, not a restaurant, the tavern. That's outside the perimeter, so we have to be inside the perimeter. Military, guard tower. Out the alt guard tower first. Neat, but just normal guard post. And a guard tower. I kind of like that. Big, kind of imposing. Gives me a bit of a reason to clean up this area. But what we're going to do is we are going to intentionally bring it into the exact corner. That up. Say, hey, there's a guard tower. And since we're doing this, we'll do the other one in the other corner. However, I do believe the other corner might be in the ocean, so we'll do it along the waterway. However, we will do it up on the hill. That way we are able to handle, like, aiming down at the sea. I do know that there are a few, like, underwater bases that people have designed and all that. I don't know if that's going to be in a pack, but what I do know is we want to make oak guard tower, alt guard tower. Thankfully, you are very simple in your original design. Don't like that. See, that's kind of nice. Just not perfect. Okay, so we'll fill that in close to this area, but fine. When we start putting walls up, I'll look into making the guard towers a little bit better. Here, go there. For the most part, we're just gonna at least attempt to do something nice. Let's see. Sorry, it's the one thing I don't like about the way it works. For some reason, if I click off, it will pause the... Like, it's good that it pauses the game, but if I click off on something, it will pause it, so... Still need to figure out how you use the gems and stuff, but for now... Huh. Raidable not treasure. Okay, we've made a map. We're not looking to make another. Still trying to think of some stuff, but for now, we are doing okay. Let us go look at our little mining thing we set up. I don't think it should still be going down. I think it should have hit the bottom by now. Yep. Come here, break that. Now, if I wanted, I could have put a reversing gear on this, and then it would have been just a lever flick. Do 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 do. Okay, getting late. Let's go back so that once everybody is tucked away, we are able to put an end to the night. Right, I was supposed to make that ladder. Neat. Everyone's tucked into bed, sleep. Preferably quickly before anything spawns in the village. And then we come over here and give our friend a ladder for 6. I'm pretty sure it's not enough, but should help for the moment.
I'll take care of
Hey.
it.
Okay, you're fine.
Great to see you.
Yeah, no guards or barracks. I'm well aware. That reminds me, I need to make sure I cook some of those so people actually have food to eat. Nope, go back up. And I think I do need to make sure I upgrade the farm first and foremost, because if I upgrade the farm, I can have them working on potatoes, At which point I'll have both for when another outbreak happens. Plus, then the restaurant will have enough food to keep everyone fed. Okay. Almost there. Boop. Neat. Gonna come here. We are gonna grab this because we have exactly 9 of them. So what I want to do is go boom and boom. And one thing I've just thought about that I don't actually have to change a lot. Because I just come here, that's already fine. But come here. Do that. And now, if I put this back, it does silly things because I have not actually glued the whole thing together. Like a fool! Also, I haven't put the chest on. So, that's also, you know, a bit foolhardy of me. Go get our glue. Here and go glue, please. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe the Twilight Forest is also in here. Just not entirely sure if there is a benefit for me going there right now. Right, forgot. You can't force that. Okay. Put that back. And just let it go down. And then I'll probably put a water column down there and take a peek. See if any diamonds show up, because that's realistically the only thing I'm looking for that I don't have is the diamonds.
Great to see
Hi.
you.
Already blew up the pickaxe, huh? Thankfully, brought in cobblestone, so I can work with that. Just wondering, is there a cobblestone generator? Wait a second. Oh, Twilight Forest. Okay. Whistling like that, very suspicious. I know no one in my village is interesting enough to actually be doing anything wrong, just very suspicious. Alright, here's an inventory. Full tin. So I do like that it comes up as the ore because I can throw that into stuff like, say, a crusher and get extra ores out of it. Antimatter can be converted into diamond. Yeah, enriching chamber would give me 2. That gives me the possibility of 2. For a second, I thought this had the space stuff, and I was like, this just got a whole lot more interesting. No, it didn't. Okay. So, yes, I could cheese it and break down my diamond horse armor. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Not right this second. I think when we do, carefully take a lot of stuff that I need, put it away so I have it when I get back. Put that away. Cook up some potatoes. Okay, there's only 60 something pages. Let me see. Oop. Let me see it. And okay, so applied energistics is in this. That will be a goal at a point. Okay, so realistically speaking, did someone steal my potatoes? Okay, everybody's tucked into bed, then I will do a quick sleep. Wait for our other potatoes and keep an eye on them so no potato thieves come and steal them. And now we're gonna come all the way over here. Over to our little water mine. this. And we're just gonna carefully make our way down. Okay. Not my favorite place, but it is a place. Deep uranium. Gold. Osmium. Zinc. Okay. I think the one thing I am missing is a torch. I do like that having... Come on, get out of here. I swear for a second I thought one of those zombies was a Steve, and I got really concerned. Now, since we do technically have a way down, we need to make ourselves a way to see, and that means torches. We'll also grab that. Boom. Boom. Okay. Let's go take a peek. At our little... I guess we could call it a quarry, but, you know, it's a... essence, it is just a way into the deep. That reminds me. Oh look, diamond. A little bit. Just, I guess runny is the best way to say it. Okay, that's all of the diamonds. Okay. Grab our diamond. And while one diamond is not enough to do everything we want, it is enough us to kind of just run through here, take a peek, look for more, and see if we can reach a safe spot. Yeah, no. Okay. Glow ink. Theoretically, useless. Practically, useless. Hi. Too bad, Mr. Spider. If you had left me alone, you would have lived to die another day. Yes, I hear you trying to sneak up on me. No, I am not gonna stick around so you can. I know I saw something. There it is. Let's go take a look at the purple thing. Don't get me wrong, it is probably going to be very bad for my health, but that is a spawner, and that is a zombie spawner, so fire resist zombies. Great. I will blow up the spawner. Oh, another spawner. And of course it spawned one of the greatest zombies I've seen in a minute. Good to know slimes spawn down here, though. That actually is exceedingly useful. That. Our way down into the depth. Okay. Good enough. Just because while this isn't perfect, it does allow sunlight and stuff of that nature to come down here. Okay. Let me see. I need to make sure I put down water so that I can get lower, because while some of the stuff is easier to find, like the uranium, so many other stuff that I absolutely need, like an extra diamond, which I don't absolutely need. And given the headache I'm currently facing for it, ow. And of course that would destroy my treasure. Time to go. Ow. Okay. Sleep through the night. Come here. Teleport to our death. Start picking up everything. Wear our protective gear again. Does appear to be everything. Going to remove that. Teleport home. And then we are going to make ourselves a Philosopher's Stone. Booyah. Now, need obsidian. Smooth stone. Smooth stone is going to be one of the easier parts. Here, here, here. I'm going to toss, in essence, everything that's you know, not absolutely needed. How I got a Botanilex gone must have been in one of the chests that got blown up. Going to convert that diamond, or the emerald, into some diamonds. Gold into diamond. Oh no. No, 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 no. Come on. I should have realized he took out the converting recipe. Means to acquire obsidian. Not gonna happen. That might have... no. Okay. Guess we are headed back to the cave of pure anger. Which reminds me, drop that off because that is important that I don't lose it. If I have iron, because we absolutely need to make another iron pickaxe. The reason we have to make an iron pickaxe is so we can get our diamond and get home. Okay. This is the worst idea ever. But hopefully I'll find more horse armor, because then I can grind it down. I will bring that back up in a bit. Forgot, I can just climb the rope. However, we will doing our best to go deeper and get our diamonds. Come on. Okay, 2 more. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Here's our extra diamond. Because why not? Let's get back to town. Sells a diamond pickaxe. Da, 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 da. And then we need our 2 buckets. And the reason we need exactly 2, because 1 gonna grab us water. Because it's gonna be our little obsidian stockpile. And while it will take a minute, this will get us what we need. Yeah, Ice Bucket Challenge, I'm aware. Let me check. Exactly what I thought, which was I forgot to... Oh, right. That should be something, I do believe. Okay, so I can build it up. They are not going to let me build it down. That is fine, though. It is absolutely fair. You, however, are going to make that. Oop. The main reason we are doing this, the way we're doing it, is because the instant you have the transmutation table, a lot of your issues basically solve themselves. With the transmutation table, you can make anything. And part of that anything is me doing something smart, like, say, grabbing extra lava. And the reason we are going to make ourselves 1 extra obsidian is the instant you can transmute stuff, you can, say, make infinite obsidian without having to go through the entire process that I'm going through right now. You can just click and get. As anyone who has seen my previous Minecraft Let's Play has saw, It is one of the most powerful things you can do in the game. It is not an instant win. I know a lot of people see it and go, oh, you know, this gives you everything. No, no, it does not. Not by a long spot. What it does do, however, is make it so that any items I have I can toss in here. Now, while I can teach it all this stuff, some of it just will not, like, not gonna actually know. That makes sense? So, like, it doesn't know how to make the sword enchanted. It knows that there's such a thing as an enchanted sword. It does not know how to do that. Okay, sorry everyone. Not risking it. We've already got bad guys spawning, and I'm not playing this game in town. Not at this very moment. What we will be doing is taking our time. And we will be getting a solar collector. Go project E. I think, okay, I don't know. Those might be one of the things I have to research at the academy. It's not a bad thing. I'm pretty sure I remember how to make it, but we will kind of just ignore it for now. Now, you might be noticing that I am throwing a lot of stuff in here that I was saving. It was basically being saved so that I could throw it in here. Also notice there's quite a few things that it does not let you throw in. Important thing is, I pretty sure I just threw my one book away. See, weird things, cobblestone slabs. Ooh. Doesn't work. Don't think this, yeah. Whoopsies. Gonna have to fix that at a point. But now I can come here and take a lot of the stuff I would have otherwise just kind of had filling up my inventory that wouldn't have helped. I can convert into EMC, which does help. It also means that I can take items that you need specifically. For building the town, I can just get them. Boom. Golden apple. Now you can throw enchanted books in, it does nothing. You'll notice a lot of raw resources do not work. You'll also notice that a lot of times it is the highest grade material that is what is visible. Can't make that. So now here's an interesting thing. Cooked or uncooked, does not matter. And boom, boom, boom. But the most important thing that this is actually going to let us do is focus on enjoying the game. Because now, when we need something that might be a pain to go out and find, we don't have to, or we only have to find one. Let me put those away. Go, boom. Pretty sure I just threw out my pickaxe. Thankfully, let's do that. Again, another reason why just having all of this here makes sense. And now we have, technically at least, gotta remember whenever I craft anything to make sure to get the system to learn it, and the reason for that is anything I can get it to learn, including my bed, is just one less thing I have to keep an extra inventory of. Hi. Welcome to our town. I see that you are just wandering around. I ask that you do not be too much of a pain. Question, anything you have that's Totem of Dying, which of course does not have an EMC. If that had an EMC, I might be able to make a little bit of a profit with it. Yes, you heard the word profit. Okay, come over here because I believe one of the things we need all this wood. You need an
Without
axe.
this, I can't work.
Thankfully, that is easy enough because I can go axe. Realize I haven't made a wooden axe. Cobble. 1, 2, 3. And best part about it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Learned. Do all that. Now, from a technical point of view, our tree farmer
Without this, I can't work.
is able to do an EMC a day kind of job. Our miner, which I'm pretty sure he's gonna need a pickaxe. Either a pickaxe or a ladder.
'Tis a fine afternoon.
Oak slabs. Okay. Huh. Again, not particularly worrying because I can get all those materials with ease. One of the things I will do is mine. Oop, everyone's tucked into bed, so we will sleep to try to keep the dangerous stuff away from our little town. Do the mine colonies, and then where was it? Resource. Oops. 6. Don't know if I have a leather. Okay, don't, but it's a relatively easy fix. Sorry, Mr. Cow, but you are about to become resource. Is there a particular reason you didn't want to keep your llamas around? Okay, come here. 1, 2, 3, I believe is what we need. Steaks. Bunch of them. And since we have EMC buildup, we should be fine to do something like this. And start working on the advancement of power. Boom. Now the whole reason we did that is so we can get these We don't need them right now. But they are useful for being EMC stores. And looks like they did up the cost of red matter. Alchemical? I'm sorry. What was that? Of course, it's part of a thing that I can't mess with. Red matter is then used to make all kinds of fun things. That's just... I'm excited and terrified all at the same time for that. Thankfully, having an infinite number of steak means I don't need to make a leather thing. What I do need to do is keep an eye on those zombies, make sure they are not coming towards my people. The other thing is I need to start adding... Did I throw the book out again? No. Okay, at least for now. I'm just gonna go over here. Set that. That. Let's see.
Without
Need a
this, I
shovel.
can't work.
I'm fine with that. I can help you out with that very easily now. Grab you a bunch of them. Because they're cheap. I think they're only 5 EMC. Come here. Torches, because that's actually going to be useful no matter what. But yeah, we have basically hit the transition point where we are now going to be having a relatively good time with this. Stone. So we have logs. I do char. Did I not have any charcoal? That's easy enough. Flower pot, not useful right now, but could be in the future. Other things we need to do is make stairs, which are EMC heavy. Boom. 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 And that is a solution to a bunch of my issues. Rod. Actually. So this makes 2. However, so this is something that a lot of things tend to mess up. Yep. I can make an EMC generator. That could also be an EMC generator. But the crusher is honestly one of the best EMC generators. Okay, door, trap door, first rate. Boom. Boom. And as silly as it sounds, we're just gonna keep pulling up resources till we have everything we need. Just campfire, and of course gonna grab a bunch of them. Night is approaching, so we will be lumping to sleep because yeah. So hi. Ow. Respawn. Come on. Chase me. Come on. Keep chasing. Okay, now I'm upset. Yep. I need to get away from the lava. I also need a proper weapon. Because he is going to just keep killing me. And EMC does not grow on trees. Ah, come on. Boom. Feather falling, loss protection. Woohoo. That is very irritating that that happened. I definitely lost stuff I would have preferred not to have. And this, my friends, is why having big, bad enemy things is just not great. Second. Boom. And set of stairs. Boom. And we're gonna come over here and go,
So,
hi,
what'll it be for you?
you're missing all this stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Oop. Pencil logs. And stairs. Okay. Hi. Hmm. Is that frustrating? Keep forgetting that there are a lot of things that it will not just let me type in. Also have to a little bit more careful with this because I am mostly just messing around. We need gravel, logs, planks, signs, slabs. Bed. Planks. Oak. Slabs. Boom, boom. Okay, I get it. Thankfully, you could use up quite a bit of resources while you're... gravel, hay. Yep. wheat. And the reason I need the wheat is the hay blocks. Boom. Oh. No idea why it let me learn the slabs now, but hey. Gift horses and all that. Cobble. Boom, 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 boom. Campfire? What else do we need? Doors, fences, bunch of stairs. Door,
This housing, not what was promised to me.
fence, pressure plate, planks, because I need signs. Torches and oak. Okay. Now this is going to start basically helping us exponentially expand. The next thing I will be doing, if you check this, check the inventory, you don't need those. You don't need sand. Okay. Now, what I can do is take materials I do have on me and grab a rack, toss all of them in here. Now, at least in theory, our friend here should keep everything supplied.
Can I help you?
Working on the guards. But yeah, they should keep everybody supplied. It won't be as quick as me running over and giving it to them manually, but they will get what they need. You need to make sure I get more racks. Hi. What do you need?
Right away.
White bed. I can work with that now. Bed. Erase top bed. Let's start mass producing carpet. Wool. Okay. Here's a funny thing. I can go there, there, there. there. Just peachy with all of this. Boop boop. Gravel torches, signs. Torch. Forgetting that. So if I do that, that should get me close. Hmm. Ah. Well, I've got gravel here. I just need to figure out where it's at. Alright. Really wish. The fact that I was typing.
What's it today then?
Yes, I know you need the frames. Boom, boom, boom. And thick. Need a whole bunch of oak frames. Now, main issue with that's gonna be they are a few things. I'm gonna have to manually craft. Thankfully, it's not the worst. It's just
Need something?
a pain in the butt. Go. Boop. Don't need
I'll take care of
this
it.
one. I can just toss them in your inventory. And then it becomes a you problem. Cool. Town hall. Theoretically, should be fine. Realistically, who knows? But what I do know is if I take this and throw it into the warehouse, that should just take care of itself. Now, even though they don't have exactly everything they need, they should have most of it. Now,
I'm waiting for
question,
something.
I'm working on that. Already done. They're done. restaurant.
Good to see you. If you say
Attract
so.
the stork. That's funny. Okay. Next, let's take a look at our mine. Also, let me drop off the stuff I have in my inventory. Boom, 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 boom. And then our courier should keep them busy. The reason we're going to go to the mine is twofold. One,
What's it today then?
we need slabs. Easy enough. So, logs, a whole bunch of different oak, and some stairs. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. There. Other thing I want to do is hit I, use sticks, because I need to make a ladder. Because ladders are also one of those things that I'm going to need a bunch of. And now I have it, just like that. Helps if I actually make the slab that they asked for. Hi, you're all going to bed, which means night is falling. Need framed, stripped oak wood, and cobblestone. Easy enough to work with. Cobble on the inside. There we go. And at least in theory, this should let them finish type side. Ripped oak wood. And we are basically out of time, which is never a fun thing. I wonder, is it? Yep. Of course it is. Everybody's in bed. Sleep. Then we will murderize this zombie. Drop off the materials that that's asking for. Cry a little inside about the materials that were basically wasted. Those toss them in there for now because it is necessary. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that should be a lot of stuff. The restaurant should be self-funded. Town hall is being built. Not sure if I'm going to let this run off camera. I don't think I will. I think what I will do is say good night, everyone. I will see you in the next one. Oop. And oh yeah, take it easy.